In this Betonite Clay video, we're going to talk about mixing it. What you're going to need is a plastic spoon, not a metal spoon. A bowl, not a metal bowl. Apple cider vinegar, any brand that you choose. And you're going to need the oil that comes with the kit as well. And the Betonite Clay itself. And I'm only going to be mixing a small portion for this video because I don't need to do a full head. I don't need to do my full head because I detox my hair every 6 months, and I just recently detoxed it, and I'm just going to detox a small area just to show you how to detox it. So you're going to take a little, you're going to take enough to put in your hair, which is generally about 4 to 6 teaspoons. You're going to pour the apple cider vinegar in it. It's going to fizz up. You're going to pour just enough in it to get it to start fizzing. And you want it to get a consistency of about yogurt. Start off with, just enough to start mixing it. It's going to seem a little tough at first. You just want to add a little bit at a time. And you stir. Just make sure that you use any non-metal container and non-metal spoon. If you use metal, it's not going to work as well. And as I said, just stir it until it becomes like a yogurt. If you need to add more, you add more. If you don't, you can go in and add the oil. Excuse me. And the oil for a full head, all you need is about a teaspoon. If you got really thick hair, maybe a couple of teaspoons. That's about it. In the Betonite Clay, the way it comes, if you have really thick hair and you're doing a full head, you're probably going to use about half that Betonite Clay. And then, your apple cider vinegar, you're going to have to buy that. It's going to cost you about $1 or so. Get your apple cider vinegar and pour it in there. And then some of the oil. And like I said, you can put a teaspoon or 2 of the oil in there. And you just go in and mix it till you get that about a yogurt consistency. You'll see here in just a little bit. Some people call it a pudding consistency. But when you first put it in there, it's going to fizz. Don't be surprised. It smells icky because it's apple cider vinegar. It is not, your hair is not going to smell like that. So don't worry about it. Now, when you get ready to put it in your hair, you want to make sure your hair is wet. So you're going to spray your hair or dampen your hair, however, you can when you're ready. Here I'm I'm getting a water bottle here. And I just got a small portion, as I told you. I'm just using it just to show you. I got a little bottle here, and I was going to wet my hair a little bit just to show you a couple of ways. And I moistened my hair, not thinking that I was off the camera. Then I came back and started spraying my hair with some water. Using the same little bottle. Yeah, and I didn't want to over detox my hair because the bentonite clay can be drying if you use it too often. And I've got fine hair. Um, you know, if you work at a factory where your hair gets a lot of toxins, or you eat a really harsh diet, or you live in an environment where the air quality is really harsh, you know, or something of that nature where you have to detox your hair a little bit more, then that's different. But like I said, I detox my hair every 6 months. If you know, I'm outdoors a lot and going fishing or something like that, I might detox it every 3 months. Um, but I detoxed my hair just about 3 weeks ago. That's way too soon for me. So here you just put the stuff on. You know, once you get your solution on, you just put it on from the roots all the way up to, I mean, from the ends all the way up to the roots. You get it on, and it's going to stiffen up a little bit. Don't worry about that. But you want to get it all on. You don't want this stuff to dry on your head. So once you get it all over your head, you know, because you want to section it off. But once you get it all over your head from root to end, you want to cover your head. I usually cover my head with a plastic bag, like a shopping bag, a Walmart bag, something of that nature. And then I put on a conditioning bonnet. I put that over that bag. You know, I tighten that bag on my head and over my head, and then I put that conditioning bonnet over my head. And I start a timer for 30 minutes. I do it with Siri, you know, on my iPhone, on my watch or whatever. And I start a timer for 30 minutes. You keep that timer on there. And 30 minutes later, you just rinse it off. Now, because it's clay, you're going to want to rinse it with hot water and in your shower. Make sure that when you rinse it, you rinse your shower out really well, too. Because it's going to be, you know, like clay or sand in the bottom of your shower or your sink or wherever you rinse it out at. So make sure you rinse it out pretty good out of your hair and out of the shower, because it's gonna stick, and you're gonna want to look at it really good, make sure it comes out. You don't want anything left in your hair, because if you have anything left in your hair, it's gonna dry. It's gonna dry in your hair. And what this does is it's gonna pull it. The clay itself, it attaches itself to your hair and your scalp, and it actually has a drawing effect. It pulls, as it dries, it pulls the impurities out of your shaft, and that's how it detoxes. And so you just want to do that all over your head.